Everyone, I'm Kristen Cho.
And I'm Cameron Word.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes.
I have been getting messages from our listeners.
Oh, yeah?
Thanking me for the free book, the free copy that they received.
Yes. You sent out a lot this month.
Well, I usually send out 40 or more a month, Cameron. And it's usually it's a first time, request. Mm-hmm. So I'm always surprised. There are maybe one or two who ask again, but most of the time they're first time requests.
Gosh, that's a lot. That's a heavy load.
It is.
How do you get that to the post office?
I get my biceps are very strong.
Yeah, get a nice workout in.
Yeah, I do.
All right. Well, we hope that if you received a free book this month that you are enjoying it right now. Lots of great information to read and follow along with.
Okay. Now, Tuesday, of course, means Travel Tuesday. And we are in Argentina. We are in Patagonia.
Yeah. So Patagonia is a famous part of Argentina.
And Chile.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So they call it the end of the world, certain parts, because it's like at the southernmost tip, parts of Patagonia.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's interesting because in Patagonia, this is from what I heard. This is kind of people who love to trek. This is their lifelong dream. To trek through the Patagonia.
Yeah, it's not mountains, is it?
Well,
it's
there are
like
mountains,
plains.
There's glaciers, there's steppes, there's a lot of things going on. Yeah.
That does sound pretty beautiful.
It does. So today we're going to a small town called El Calafate, and this is kind of on the edge of the glacier.
Okay.
Yeah, so a lot of tourists go there for people who want to explore the glaciers, the ice field. Okay, we've got some great expressions for you. If you spend time somewhere, especially in this town, what are you doing?
You are using time to do something, some activity.
Okay. And if you get a taste of something, does it mean you're eating something? You're sampling?
It might, but we often use this to talk about experiencing something for a short amount of time.
Okay. And how about if something is a hidden gem? GEM. Okay, what is that? That's a precious stone.
Yeah, gem is a 보석, right?
Yes.
Shiny and beautiful. But if it's hidden, it means no one really knows about it. So this is a place often that many people don't know about, but it is a great place to go and experience.
Okay, so let's go ahead and explore Patagonia, specifically the town of El Calafate. Are you sure you want to go to Patagonia? Buenos Aires is so beautiful. I'd love to spend time here.
I know, but we've prepaid for most of the trip.
I suppose we'll get a taste of the capital city today and come back at the end of the trip.
You won't want to leave El Calafate either. It's a hidden gem among adventure travelers.
Why haven't I heard about El Calafate from my friends?
Because your friends only go to beaches in the Mediterranean or skiing in the Alps.
Please join us on page 32. You can find our power dialogue there. Patagonia, it's a hidden gem. Madison says, are you sure you want to go to Patagonia? Buenos Aires is so beautiful. I'd love to spend time there. Now, Buenos Aires, of course, is the capital of Argentina.
Yes.
And, of course, you have to stop by Buenos Aires.
Yeah, lots of history,
Yes.
lots of culture.
Got the tango.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the
tango.
Argentinian tango.
Yes. Ooh.
But for some people, they want to get outside of that bigger city experience and go to a place like Patagonia to spend some time.
Yeah. But Madison says, I'd love to spend time in Buenos Aires. So if you want to spend time somewhere, what does this mean?
This means you are using time often to do something. So here she's spending time in Buenos Aires, which means that she's gonna go to the museums, go see the sights, maybe go to some nice restaurants or bars or clubs, do activities and you're using the time to do those activities.
Yeah, so I feel like when you say you want to spend time with something or spend time somewhere, it is very deliberate.
Yes.
Like it's very much intentional. You have a purpose.
Yeah. So, like how you spend money.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You're using that money to get something. It's not just passing time. For example, I don't often hear the expression spend time in the office. You can use that.
No.
But we often don't want to be in the office, right?
Right. You would say, I want to spend more time with my family.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't say, I spend most of my time in the office. My time.
You can, but it often feels like, it's like when you have to pay money and you don't want to pay money. I spend so much time in the office.
Yeah.
I wish I could go home.
Right. Yes, there is that feel. Okay, let's continue.
I know, but we've prepaid for most of the trip.
Now, if you prepaid, and pre with a hyphen, paid, what did you do?
You paid money beforehand.
Yeah.
So this prepaid is often used for you remember when we used to have prepaid phone calls?
Phone cards.
Yeah, those cards.
That's right.
Nowadays, everyone has a cell phone.
I know. Or, messaging service.
Yeah. But prepaid means you pay money before you use the service.
All right. Very good. Madison says, I suppose we'll get a taste of the capital city today and come back at the end of the trip. So if you get a taste of a certain place, in this case, Buenos Aires, what are you doing?
You're experiencing it. And not completely. It's kind of like a nice little appetizer.
It's like 맛보기.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a short amount of time that you're experiencing, in this case, the capital city.
Right. So if you get a taste of a city or get a taste of the workplace or a company, you maybe spend a day there.
Yeah.
Or spend a few hours there.
Yeah.
And you just get a feel for that place.
Yeah. I often think of in high school, at least in the United States, we would get fake babies. They're like little baby dolls that would cry, and you'd have to pretend to feed them.
Was that like home
their
economics?
Diaper.
Yeah.
It was for you to get a taste of parenthood.
Yes.
What it was like to be a parent and taking care of a child. And of course they would not give you a real child. So they give you these baby robot things.
That is we never got that in my high school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We got that with babies. We also got it with a smoking band. We had this wristband, and it was to pretend like you were a smoker, so it would beep. And you would have to push a button.
Wow, they do different things in Arkansas.
Trying to get a taste of different types of things. Yeah.
Well, that's very realistic.
Yeah.
Great. So what does Paul say?
You won't want to leave El Calafate either. It's a hidden gem among adventure travelers.
Okay. So, you won't want to is our power pattern today. You won't want to?
This means you're going to love something so much that you will not want to leave or you will not want to miss.
Yeah.
It's kind of like saying you are going to like something so much.
You're going to really want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So leave El Calafate either. It's a hidden gem among adventure travelers. So this town is a hidden gem.
Not a lot of people know about it, but for the people that do, it's a really great place to go.
We've talked a lot about over-tourism, and there are people like tourist experts, and they do a little blog series about hidden gems.
Yeah.
Avoid the crowd.
Yeah, how in Korean they have that 인사만 아는
장소.
Yeah.
There you go.
These are your hidden gems.
That's it. Madison says, why haven't I heard about El Calafate from my friends? So Madison said, well, nobody told me. And Paul says,
because your friends only go to beaches in the Mediterranean or skiing in the Alps.
So Paul is making a statement. He's saying your friends do typical things.
Yeah.
Mediterranean. Everybody goes to the Mediterranean beaches or skiing in the Alps.
Which are great places to go.
That is true.
But it is like going to Paris and seeing the Eiffel Tower.
Yes, right.
Like everyone does that.
Everyone does that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Let's go ahead and listen to our dialogue one more time. Are you sure you want to go to Patagonia? Buenos Aires is so beautiful. I'd love to spend time here.
I know, but we've prepaid for most of the trip.
I suppose we'll get a taste of the capital city today and come back at the end of the trip.
You won't want to leave El Calafate either. It's a hidden gem among adventure travelers.
Why haven't I heard about El Calafate from my friends?
Because your friends only go to beaches in the Mediterranean or skiing in the Alps.
It's time for Power Note. We're on pages 34 and 35. If you spend time, it means that you are using this time very specifically for something. We should spend more time outdoors instead of staring at the screens all day.
Good luck convincing the kids of that.
Yeah. So we need to spend time outdoors. We need to spend more time as a family. Okay, he spent time practicing the piano before his big recital.
Yes.
Again, very specific.
Yeah.
It's not just the passing of time.
Right, yeah. It is like you are using it on purpose. The same way we use spend for money. We give money to someone to receive a service or a good. We're using that time to achieve a goal, usually.
Right. So everybody, for the most part, most people work every day. And so a typical question would be, like on the weekend, like how do you spend your time on the weekend? It's very specific.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are you asking if you say, how do you spend your time on the weekend?
What activities are you doing?
Right.
On the weekend?
Yeah. You could say, what do you do on the weekend? But that is more focused on the doing, like you're asking specifically for like maybe a certain chore or, activity.
Yeah.
Whereas spend time is kind of a general, how do you pass that time?
Yeah. So, for example, you can spend time with family.
Yes.
And I have no idea what you're doing. I only know that you and your family are together.
Yes, yes. But if you say, what do you do on the weekend? Oh, I go cycling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right,
It's
it's
a
very
very specific.
Okay. All right. Get a taste of something means to experience something for just a short time.
Yes.
Okay. Did Ethan enjoy spending the summer in New York?
Yes, and the internship gave him a chance to get a taste of the corporate world.
Yeah. So that's the whole point of internship, isn't it? To get a taste of this company and how things work. She got a taste of success when her first book became a bestseller. So get a taste of success.
Yeah, so this, her first book becoming a bestseller, maybe it was like that for a little while. But if you say get a taste of, I expect that it ended shortly afterwards. So maybe this book was a bestseller, and then it kind of faded away.
Yeah.
Or maybe she's moving on to another project. Yeah, there's something about it kind of ended. Because a taste of is a smaller, it's not the full experience, right?
Yes, that's right. It kind of stops.
Yeah.
You taste it and then you move on.
And then you move on.
Yeah.
So think of like a one-day class. You have like a one-day sewing class or a one-day barista class.
Yes, yes.
Those types of things. You get a taste for how to make coffee.
Right.
But you aren't learning every single thing.
Right. It ends there.
Yeah.
Then you could say, oh, I got a taste of the barista class, for a day. I really liked it, so I signed up for a whole year.
Yes.
Okay, that's how it can progress.
That's what they try to do. You get the
I
one-day
know.
class.
It's like fishing.
Yeah.
Get you hooked.
It's true.
It's true, all right? Well, it's true. It's like the mapogi. It's the whole concept of like, here, have it when you go around those supermarkets and on the weekend, they have those little samplers.
Yeah.
You get a taste of that mandu and you're like, oh, 맛있다. And then you get the
Then
whole...
you go to the freezer and you get the 1+1, the pack of 2,
That's right.
wrapped in tape. Yeah. Oh,
That's it.
everyone has experienced it.
That's right. So you can actually say get a taste literally a food.
Yes.
Yes, you can, to get a taste. But as we've covered in these examples, it's more figurative.
Yes.
Yeah, just to try, to experience. Okay. A hidden gem is like something that is hiding, right? So it means that it's like really impressive, something valuable, like a real precious stone that's like nobody knows about.
Yeah.
Okay. This small cafe is a hidden gem among coffee lovers.
I can understand why. This coffee is delicious.
Right?
Yeah.
But then it's a hidden gem and then it gets on social media. It is no longer a hidden gem.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay? That independent film turned out to be a hidden gem. You should definitely see it. There are some movies that are really well made, independent movies.
Right.
And then nobody knows about it in the beginning. And then later, there's like a cult following.
Yeah, it's true.
It's a hidden gem.
It's a hidden gem.
Yeah.
I recently learned about a hidden gem in my neighborhood.
What?
So there is just a local neighborhood supermarket.
Okay.
Thought it was nothing.
Yeah.
Come to find out,
Yeah.
it's like known by wine enthusiasts, people who love wine,
Yeah.
to have a huge selection of wine.
Really?
So it's just like regular
Supermarket.
Korean neighborhood supermarket and just like hundreds of bottles of wine.
Really?
And from like weird places in the world like you
Wow.
usually don't get from.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Cameron's
hidden gem.
going to be busy. Cameron's going to be busy. He's
was-
going to check out the wine.
It was the weirdest experience.
That's interesting.
It was just like 오징어 and 굴비 and then like all of this like French wine.
Yeah, wine from Argentina. El Calafate.
Yeah, it was great. It's wonderful.
All right, very good. So our power pattern today is you won't want to, which is actually saying you really should.
Yeah, often it's about use a negative verb. And by saying won't want to,
Yeah.
you're going to say you definitely will want to do this thing.
Okay, so here's an example. You won't want to miss the concert. So it's saying you really should go to the concert.
Yeah, you really will want to. You won't want to drive while it's snowing this hard. This
Yeah.
one's saying, ooh,
Oof.
don't do that one.
Yeah, that's right. All right. Our power vocab today is prepaid, right? And it's something that you paid beforehand. And do check out that definition on page 36. And what else should our listeners do?
Please go to Audio 어학당 and for a small prepaid monthly fee, you can listen to so much great English language content.
Very nicely said. Thank you so much. And make sure to check out Evening Special at 6 p.m.
We will be waiting for you there.
Have a great day with your family today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.